The first big challenge once City went professional was rather bizarrely the length of the pitch, because unlike today the pitch was much shorter, and interestingly it was too short for the regulations of the FA Cup, and this meant that opponents we drew at home refused to play here. In 1910 we played Reading at the old county ground, the rugby ground. But the following opponents, Nelson and Burnley, refused to play an extra at all, and we had to play at their grounds. So something had to be done about the pitch, but the landowner wasn't keen to sell the land to the club. So the local MP, Henry Duke, intervened, and he actually persuaded the landowner to sell him 20 foot of land, and the MP then rented that to the club. And that meant we could elongate the pitch, very much as it is today, and once again play FA Cup ties at home. And that was good news, because in 1914, after thumping Portsmouth 4-0 away in the first round, we got the plum draw. We drew Aston Villa, the cup holders, here at home. And it was really the first time that we'd had cup fever in Exeter. So the champions, the cup holders, came here. A crowd of nearly 10,000 were here to watch it, enjoying the new facilities, and Exeter just got edged out 2-1, but it was a very proud day for the club. Of course, within a few months, everything changed. World War I broke out, and in fact, in the first season, 14-15, football continued to be played here, but it was played with an increasing amount of disapproval. People felt the players should be fighting at the front, not playing football. And indeed, when we played West Ham here at home in 1914, there was a big public meeting at the end of the game where army recruitment officials tried to persuade people who hadn't yet signed up to sign up. The end of 1915, the last game of the season was played at home to Reading, and then the ground was transferred to the military authorities. And throughout the war it was used for army purposes. So there was a lot of drilling going on, a lot of marching up and down, shooting practice. But the ground was still kept in condition to play football. And a lot of charity matches were played during the war to raise money for various wartime charities. So that took us right up to 1919, when football started again. Amazingly, the first fixture in that Southern League 1919-20 season was at home to Reading, and they were the team that we'd last played before the war. So there's a certain symmetry to that. So football got going again, and on we went into the Roaring 20s.